Well, we ended off the last week with really abysmal luck, not with items, but with doors. So let's see if we can fix that. Going with another hallway, going with a corridor, and yeah, we can do a workshop. I don't see why not. We don't have any items yet. Let's start with the hallway. The hallway is either going to be a nook, which cuts off, a chapel, which cuts off on one door but loses money, or the storeroom. Let's go with the chapel. Ah! Yay, we got money. Next up is going to be the den, or we could do the drawing room, or we can do a closet. We don't have any gems, so we're going to do the den. Now we have a gem. And here we're cool with making a dead end, so let's do a storeroom. Oh, and a place to dig. Sweet. Hopefully we'll find a shovel. And from here, we can do a commissary, we can do a nursery, or we can do a guest room. We're going to do a commissary so that we can continue. Let's see what we can buy today. I see running shoes, I see gems, I see sledgehammers. A set of gems if we want to save up 10. Let's go with 1 gem though. And once again, we can do a drawing room, we can do a nook, which leads us to a dead end, or we can do a bedroom, which leads us to a dead end. So we're going to go with the drawing room. See if there's anything. Nope, there's no special items we can take. So now we can do a spare room, or we can do a bunk room, or we can do a great hall. We're going to redraw actually. And now our options are a pantry, which takes us back down the corridor. Or we can do a guest room, which blocks off the corridor. Or we can do a security room, which connects. We do have a gem, so let's do the security room. That way we can do some prep. Security setting to high. We'll change offline mode to unlock. There's no items here. Let's keep moving. So now we can do 2 bedrooms. Or we can do a mail room, or we can, well, we can't do the laboratory because it is sealed. So we'll do the bedroom. Ooh, nice keys. Car keys. Wonder what happens if we do the garage and we have these keys. So we can do the spare room, which will block us in, a walk-in closet, which will block us in, or a closet, which will block us in. So we're going to go with the walk-in closet. No, we can't because we don't have any gems, so closet it is. Get a reroll dice. And we get a gem. And back down so that we can continue with the 3rd door. Off to a great start here, guys. Oh. We have lockpicks. And E. I don't think we can make anything with this. Yeah, because we only have the lockpicks. So, yeah, it's fine. We'll come back here if we can. So, options are the nook, maid's chamber, which we don't want, and the kitchen, which we could technically use, but we're going to go with the nook. Key. Ooh. The coupon book. That's awesome. Save $1 on each purchase you make in the estate. Nice. So that means technically we could go back to commissary if we wanted to and pick up more gems. So the next option is the guest room, which is a dead end, the spare room, which gives us nothing, or the courtyard. I think we're going to go with the spare room. Next up is the pantry, which leads to a dead end, parlor, which leads to a dead end, and the observatory, which also leads to a dead end. So let's re-roll. We do the dining room, or the boudoir, or the bunk room. We're going to go with the dining room. That lets us continue. Ah! And we've got the coin purse. Sweet. So we can gain a little extra money whenever we get our third coin, and we can save some money at the shop. Nice. Next here is the pantry, the parlor, and the guest room. Let's go with the pantry. Some food. Grab some money. And we're back in the foundation. So the key... Well, let's try the lockpick. See if maybe we can pick that lock. I doubt it, but we can try. Nope. Key does not fit, and it won't let me pick the lock. So let's see where this goes. Yeah, let's lock. Oh, no. Can't lock it. Can't pick the lock. That's fine. So we can do utility closet or a coat check or a courtyard. We're gonna go with the courtyard. Now, it looks like we have a locked chest there, but let's see where this room goes. This goes to the locksmith, or the bunk room, or the parlor, and the parlor leads to a dead end anyway. So we'll go to the bunk room. Here. Hopefully we can find a sledgehammer. So this can take us to the east wing, the library, or the observatory. We have to do the east wing because everything else is a dead end. What's this door lead to? That will lead to the pool, the coat check, or the guest room. The guest and yeah, these are going to be dead ends. So let's do the coat check. Check that. Thank you. That's boarded up. Now we can do the library, or we can do the greenhouse. Well, actually, we can't do either of these because we don't have gems. So library it is. Drafting strategy, volume 4. It's the August edition, and we are the first borrower, according to the library card. Tools of the trade, taking issue with inventory. In the world of drafting, the tools an architect wields are crucial in shaping their vision and bringing their designs to life. The precision, elegance, and functionality of these instruments can have a profound effect on the drafting process and the final outcome of your project. That's why it's very important to choose the right tools to complement your drafting techniques. In this issue of Drafting Strategy, we will dive into the vast realm of inventory, bringing to light the many hidden tools of the trade that can enhance your favorite strategies and elevate your architectural ambitions to unprecedented heights. From classic compasses and T-squares to state-of-the-art software upgrades, the variety of drafting tools available to architects today is staggering. As we navigate this diverse landscape, regardless of whether you are a seasoned professional seeking to refine your toolkit or a budding draftsman searching for a basic set of instruments, the following articles will provide an invaluable insights and guidance for architects of all levels. The Guiding Compass, an introduction to drafting items. Gems. You can't have a conversation about drafting items without starting with gems. These valuable stones allow architects to draft special floor plans. The Stopwatch. A more short-term or very short-term alternative to paying gem cost is utilizing a stopwatch to bypass any gem costs you encounter during a frantic 1-minute drafting dash. Oh, didn't realize that was a thing. The Emerald Bracelet. Of course, if you're wealthy enough to be able to afford to purchase it from the showroom, This very high-end luxury item removes the gem cost of special floor plans altogether. I want. And I bet you anything that's just a one-off item too, so as soon as the day ends, you're done. Repellent spray. But why remove gem cost when you can just remove the whole room? Repellent spray can free you of that annoying floor plan for up to a week. Love to use that on some of the red rooms, Jesus Christ. Ivory dice. Dice are a resource that allows you to re-roll for new floor plans while drafting. A brass compass. Useful drafting tool that adjusts the orientation of floor plans. If a room has another exit, it will have a high chance to lead north. The silver key. The orientation of floor plans matters a lot less when rooms have tons of doors. Silver key all but guarantees that your draft will result in a room with enough doors to ensure they lead where you want them to go. A gear wrench. The first item that can adjust the rarity of floor plans in the draft pool. Although it only works on mechanical rooms, it's a useful tool for customizing your experience. The ornate compass. Another luxury item from the showroom, and likely the most useful drafting tool on this list. Ornate compass allows you to rotate floor plans as you draft them, allowing you to position doors to your advantage. Ooh, yeah, that is definitely a broken item.
Help! Mr. Wise!
Glue, grease, and guts. Crafted from the depths of resourcefulness and innovation, contraptions are makeshift creations born from the fusion of two or more distinct tools. Through soldering, taping, and a liberal amount of hot glue, inventors can use the workbench found in the workshop to bring together disparate elements to forge something far greater than the sum of its parts. Blind experimentation is often the most rewarding avenue for true innovators, but for those crafters who need a bit of inspiration or guidance, we have included a list of common contraption components to kickstart your creative journey. Oh, yes, please. 100%. I'm down for this shit. Contraption components. Battery pack, a component in 3 contraptions. Shovel, a component in 3 contraptions. Metal detector, a component in 3 contraptions. Broken lever, a component in 2 contraptions. Compass, a component in 2 contraptions. A sledgehammer, a component in 1 contraption. Lockpick kit, a component in 1 contraption. A coin purse, a component in 1 contraption. A magnifying glass, a component in 1 contraption. And a component in 1 contraption is a mystery thing. It's about time for an upgrade. Architectural Digest Guide to Upgrade Discs, which we got one. We got one, and that's why our hallway now gives us keys. Perhaps the most exciting item an architect can come across is an upgrade disc. This floppy data disc houses a wellspring of unique architectural plans designed explicitly for a specific room. By inserting the disc into a computer terminal, architects gain the ability to shape the destiny of a room guided by the enticing designs contained on the disc. This myriad of options not only allows architects to craft floor plans that align with their preferred strategies, but also enable them to adapt their creations to evolving project requirements. Furthermore, the upgrade disc's array of plans ensure that no 2 architects will follow the same path, fostering a landscape of diverse architectural designs. So, for example, the showroom, you can increase to have either 2 keys, 2 gems, or 10 coin instead of 1. Courtrooms can do 2 plus 2 coin plus 2 gems plus 5 dig spots, or courtyard is always left unlocked. Or the courtyard, rather. Makes it a courtyard, a combination of courtyard and corridor. Okay, that's interesting. A nook can do plus 2 keys, or plus 1 keys plus eggs and bacon, whatever that does, and then plus 1 key, and you will always drum library while drawing this room. Okay. So the reading nook guarantees a library, essentially. Interesting. So 16 total discs have been issued. Tooltips. Tricks for itemized success. Stringing together adjoining hallways has always been the most straightforward strategy when using a hall pass. Drafting floor plans like tunnel and secret passage are an easy way to set up longer chains of hallways. Okay. You can adjust the settings in the terminal located in security to make security doors more or less common. If you have found a key card, it is worth changing those settings to high, and if you haven't, you may want to set them to low. For the endeavoring gardener, a watering can is a fundamental tool, but did you know you could refill this item with water? All you need to do is find a faucet with running water. And most green rooms can only be drafted along the edges of your house, and the secret garden is no exception. You can use this key on any locked door leading to one of these room positions. Okay. If you have come across any fancy ruby socketed candlesticks, you may want to take note in case you can find an item that can produce a flame. These specific candlesticks contain mechanical triggers that are tripped when the candle is lit. Word from the editor. Tools are cool, but they are only as good as the architect who harnesses their capabilities. As you finish reading this issue of Drafting Strategy, I want you to open up your menu and look at your inventory. Take a moment to look at each item and contemplate the true potential they all hold. The same potential you see there is the same potential that resides within yourself. For it is not the tools themselves that will sculpt the grand sculptures and monuments of tomorrow, but the deft hands and brilliant minds of architects like you. Cool. That was definitely a fascinating read. We'll do the lockpick. And the Great Hall has 7 locked doors. Let's do that. That's a dead end. Oh. Okay, we're going to exit that one. Can't pick that one. That's fine, I guess. Can't pick that one. Found some coin. Ooh, ledger. Ooh. I opened the door to the antechamber. Okay. Another upgrade disc. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. And I do have a security room. Don't know if it's really worth it, though, to go all the way back. And of course, one of those is a fucking thing. Got the key. And we have some more coin. We got 17 coin now, actually. Sweet. The statement on the white box is true. The statement with the word white are always true. And the gems are in the white box. So everything has white in it. So clearly the white box is not the right one. So we're going to try this one. Yeah. Got it. This one will lead to the kitchen, the lavatory, or the utility closet. We're going to go with the kitchen. What do you have for today? Tomato soup. For every red door in your house, you get 5 steps. I have 2 red doors. Sweet. Club sandwich will give me 15 steps. I'm going to save that, actually. Oh. Got it. Damn. Can't pick that one. Okay. Let's go back to the security room. And hopefully we'll be able to use the upgrade disc. or we have to call it.
A few moments later.
Yeah, we're gonna insert this. And the lucky winner is the courtyard. Courtyard data has been found on the upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgrade floor plans. So we have the courtyard, gives you 2 gems, 5 dig spots. Courtyard is left unlocked. We'll go with that one. Because that way, that guarantees a room that never locks. And that's still regular courtyard because, well, we don't have it. Okay, let's see what's in this house, actually. See if there's anything else available. Give me a sec. View estate. Oh, there is 1 key available and 1 trunk. Oh, did I not pick up the key in the hallway? I didn't pick up the key. Okay, let's see if we can make it and see what room we can draft. Nope, we're fucked. Yeah. Oh well. We tried. We did okay. So we got the Prosaic Villa. Interesting. 27 rooms. We reached rank 7. We had 69 steps. Bound chicka wow wow. And we also found 6 items. So on to the next day. Oh. Hallway, as always. Corridor. And a den. Because again, why not? Picking up the key. And then we're going to pick either a nook. Well, okay, so this is going to be a dead end. Regardless of what we do. So we'll go with the closet. There we go. Next is going to be the nook or the parlor. We could do the laboratory, but I think we're going to stick with the nook. And nothing new and exciting here, so moving on. We can do the storeroom, or we can do the utility closet and make it a dead end, or we can do the drawing room, which I think we are going to do. So that's boarded up. We don't have any additional options. The next is either the parlor, the chapel, or the commissary. Let's just redraw. And now we have a dead end. Wonderful. Welp. We're gonna turn off the lights in the gymnasium. We're gonna turn on the lights in the car. And we'll leave the keycard system for now. Next up is the courtyard. But we don't have any keys, so we're gonna have to settle for the fucking chapel. Or gems, rather. We don't have gems. And we don't have any items. It hasn't given us anything, so... Boo. I think we're gonna go with the pantry. Let's see what this room does. So either the parlor, which goes down, the storeroom, which is a dead end, or the commissary, which we can't do, so the parlor. Let's first go through the pantry. Steps back. Now we can do the spare room, or we could do the bunk room, which is a dead end. Can't do the secret passage, sadly, so we'll do the spare room. We can do a bedroom, or we can do the lavatory, or we could, well, we can't do the quarry room. Go with the bedroom. And no additional items. That's a shame. That's unfortunate. The West Wing, gymnasium, and the garage. Can't do the garage, so the West Wing it is. You have no choice but to use the key. So here we can have storerooms, the boudoir. We can't do the nursery because again we don't have gems, so let's do the storeroom. And there we go. We can either do the gymnasium, or we could do a mailroom, or we can re-roll. I think we're going to do the gymnasium because remember, we turned off the lights for the gymnasium. So we should not lose more than whatever steps that we have for entering a room. So there we go. Ooh. And we have car keys. This will take us to the library, which is our only option. The library will say, hey, pick a fucking book. We'll do the fixed stars, even though we've read it already. Now, we could do the aquarium, or we could do the bookshop. I don't have that much money. So, we're gonna do the aquarium. We can do a billiard room, a study, or... yeah, let's do the billiard room. Any special items I can... oh, banana. Take that for 3 extra steps, please. And it's locked. So... we go back down to the parlor. Well, to the other parlor.
A few moments later.
The statement on the blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. And 2 of these statements are true. Nope. Oh well. Bunk room. Well, gotta go with the dark room. Only option that we have, which is the furnace. Which means we're at a dead end. We're done. Oh, no, wait. No, we're not. We still have 1 more room. 1 more gem. Let's do the code check. I don't think I have any items, really. Oh, we got car keys. So yeah, we can check those. And with that, we're done. So we've got the west-facing villa again. With 24 rooms, 7 ranks reached, 42 steps taken, and 2 items found. Moving right into it. can do a well, yeah, we can do a pantry. That's fine. We can do a corridor. And we'll do a hallway. Let's do a spare room. We'll do a den. Take a gem. Checking to make sure that there's nothing else I can take here. Oh! Need a sledgehammer. And this will take us into a dead end. But it'll still give us a key. And we'll do a parlor. With a coin purse. Thank you. And the gems are in a box that is actually blue. There's no statement. And the gems are in a box with the word blue on it. Let's try that. No. Welp. That sucked. So we can do a drawing room, which I think we're gonna do. And this will take us to either a bedroom or a commissary or a check room. Can't do the commissary because it requires gems. So we could do a bedroom, but I think I want to aim to connect to the foundation. So we're going to do a redraw. And, well, that fucking sucked. Storeroom it is. West wing it is. Bedroom or garage or nursery. I can't. Well, I could do either of these, but I'm gonna go with the bedroom. Ooh. Some more coins. Thanks, game. Either the chapel, the dark room, or the closet. We'll go with the chapel. That's boarded up. And that takes us to a breaker room, the gymnasium, or the observatory. I think we're going to go with the observatory. Okay, what do you have for us? Ah! Another key. Thank you. Thanks for the key, good sir. That will take us... Yeah, these are all dead ends, so we're gonna take the garage. Oh, no, we can't take the garage. So we have to take the boudoir. Boudoir. However you pronounce that word. Okay. And back to the beginning we go.
A few moments later.
Actually, do we gamble? Yeah, we gamble. Ooh! A map and a compass. So now this one is the second from the top on the far thing. Okay. And that's really what we need. So yay. Now let's go through the central door. Gonna take the closet. It's gonna give us another key. And an ivory die. We can do the dining room. Yeah, we're gonna do the dining room. It's rank 2. So, of course, we get nothing. From there... we'll take the dark room. Well, that's unfortunate. That means that this is a dead run now. God damn it. Might as well use this. Sure, we'll go with the terrace. Not that it's gonna actually give us anything useful. I mean, the gem would have been useful earlier, but... yeah, we're basically done here. So, calling it. The Rustic Villa. 22 rooms. Reached rank 6. 37 steps taken, and items found were 4. Oh, damn. I could have gone and done the hallway and found another room, but it's fine. It's fine. Is it just me, or is the flowers changing every day? Corridor. Hallway. And... pantry. We'll do a nook. And I see a magnifying glass. Nice. This is the parlor, the chapel, or a closet. Parlor it is. The other 2 boxes are empty. The other 2 boxes are blue. That's a lie. The other 2 boxes are true. That is also a lie. Yep, there we go. Thank you. Next up is a dead end, so we're gonna go with the closet. Yeah, Mr. Sledgehammer. And a key. We will go with... yeah, let's go with the commissary. Grab that other key. Go with the drawing room. Just out of curiosity, what can we buy? I mean, we can't buy anything, but this is what they offer. So good to know. Next up is going to be a dead end. Because of course it is. We don't have any gems, so we can't grab that one. Do utility closet. There we go. We will do the east wing. And then this can be a dead end because it's a dead end. So we'll do a storeroom. And now we have a gem. So we have the option for a conference room. Or a courtyard. I think we're going to go with the conference room, actually. Save the gem for as much as we can. And this can be... a dead room. Because it's gonna beat up anything anyway. Like, we're not gonna be able to exit, so we'll take another gem. Yep, there we go. Ooh! So we now have 5 gems and 4 coin, and 3 gems, 5 keys, and 4 coin. Next up is the spare bedroom. Or we could do the library. Or we could do the boiler room. I think we're going to do the library. Now it's going to have the book that we have already read. Yep, there we go. It's going to take us to either a bedroom, the guest room, or an aquarium. We're going to go with the bedroom. Doesn't give us anything extra, except for the 2 steps. There, we're going to get the spare room, the guest room, or the chapel. Let's go with the spare room. We got 5 keys, it's fine. Now we can do the chapel, or we could do the gymnasium, or we could do the security room. Yeah, let's use a gem on the security room. No special items. System. Let's set the security to low, actually. And we'll change the offline mode to unlocked. Boudoir is that option. We could use a gem or we could use another gem. I think we're going to go with the boudoir just to be on the safe side. And this door. We'll use another key. And we can do the dining room, or we can do another observatory. We'll go with the dining room. This is rank 6. Ooh, so close. This one can do the chapel, the dark room, or the office. We'll go with the chapel. Top of that. Use another key. We can do the guest room, the locksmith, or the music room. I think we're going to go with the music room. Hello, Mr. Keycard. And hello, Mr. Key. Yeah, I'm not going to try playing this. Now we can do the boiler room, lavatory, or the bunk room. I think we're going to go with the boiler room. Nope, we can't. So bunk room it is, I guess. Ooh, 2 gems. Thank you, game. Oh, I thought that was a sledgehammer. Let's see where this takes us. We can do the gymnasium, coat check, or the office. We're going to go with the gymnasium. Again, I turned it off, so we're not going to lose some steps. We could do the pool, the lavatory, or the billiard room. The pool is the only one that progresses us. And we have a key card, so we can get past that room. First things first. This is gonna be... Actually, let's hold on to this key for now. Yeah, shut up. This will take us to a guest room, a laboratory, and a dark room. We're going to go with the laboratory. Was that noise? Oh, that's right. We can do experiments. Let's see what it says here. Experiment setup. Continue. When you draft a hallway from another hallway, for each bedroom you draft after your second, each time you eat an apple... Ooh. Each time you eat an apple, set your steps to 40. Exit. And now I'm never going to get another apple. Oh... That's not nice.
Why you gotta be so mean?
Yeah, that's the scrapbook that we read before about Mom. Billiard. Well, we're boned. And that's locked. Because we don't have any more keys. And that is also locked. Well, yeah, we're boned. And now that's locked. Okay, we're done. We are done here. So, let's call it a day. So, east-facing villa. Total rooms was 30. We reached rank 9. Steps taken were 44. 3 items were found, and 1 new room was discovered. Nope, the flowers do not change. Hallway. Pantry. Spare room. Take that key. And we'll take a bedroom. Yeah, we're not going to use the key there. But we will keep an eye on it. Next is the West Wing Hall. We don't have a gem. So we'll do some prep again. There we go. Next is going to be the Nook. With another magnifying glass. Thanks, game. Next, we have to do the chapel. Fortunately, I don't have any money. Well, scratch that, I have money now. Next up is... gotta do the parlor. Let's see how badly I fuck up this puzzle now. The next box... a box next to this box contains gems. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. That's a lie. And a box next to this box is true. What? That's a lie. That's a lie. So that's got to be the truth. Therefore, the gems are in the white box. Swear to Christ, game, if you say I'm wrong. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Oh, this one is locked. So let us do... we will do the den. We'll do another corridor. I mean, we have to do the veranda, because otherwise we can't progress. Ooh. Thanks for the gem. And there's another dig site. Actually, there's 2 dig sites. We can do the rumpus room. Ooh, we can talk to this guy again. First things first. Pick up all the gems. Doesn't look like there's anything else that we can grab. There you go. Hello.
And, as it was foretold,
Okay.
I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
Mm-hmm.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Sure, what do you think this time?
The image is becoming clear.
Ooh, in a crashed car.
I see the darkened cloud of ruin.
Oh, it's the mansion.
To us both. Now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes resting upon 8 pedestals.
Okay.
And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters. you will only ever find and read 7.
Ooh.
Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Al-Zara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
That was intriguing. So, 8 letters, only 7 I will be able to read, which means there's 1 missing. I guess that means I will never get to read it? Unless I'm the author of the 8th letter. I mean, that's also possible, right? Yeah, let's do the gymnasium. Because it's off. Let me guess, both of these doors are going to be locked. Yep, locked. And locked. Okay. Back the way we came.
1 minute later.
Okay, so let's go up this way, shall we? Let's do the workshop, actually. Ooh, sledgehammer. Thank you. I can go back and smash that box, actually. Smashy, smashy. Nice. A key. And a gem. Okay, so let's go back up to the gymnasium. And open up that damn door. More keys. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Very nice. That means I can open both of these. Oh, I have a special key. Yeah. I want to use it, but... Okay, there we go. So, billiard room, boudoir, and the trophy room. I need 5 gems. Damn. And it gives me 8 gems. As nice as that would be, I think we're gonna go with the boudoir. Rank at 9, boudoir. Try this one more time. Nope. We're gonna go to the conference room. And yeah, that room is boarded off. Use that. Go with the dining room. Ooh! There's food! I don't have an aquarium. But, we'll take the meal. Ums. Yeah! So this goes down. Sure. Coat check. Commissary. The ballroom. Let's do the ballroom. Ooh! Whenever you enter ballroom, set your gems to 2. Oh, okay, so this is a double-edged sword. So basically, if I don't use my gems and I have like 5, I just enter the room and I'm down to 2. I get it. Yeah, let's go to the library. And we don't have any books that we haven't done, so there's no point in reading them. Yeah. Wine cellar, commissary, or the vault. We're gonna go with the commissary. Ah! Oh, because it reset. God damn it.
No, God!
I'll take a shovel. Hey, let's go back to those other rooms that have the thing in them. And that door is locked. Nothing of interest. Nice. Got a turnip. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's go back up to the workstation, see what rooms we can generate here. Billiard room will lead to a dead end. Same with the bunk room and the guest room, but the guest room will give us more steps. Potentially an item, but it doesn't seem to give us an item this time, so... Take a banana. Take some more coin. And this will take us to the dark room, kitchen, which will be a dead end, or the dark. I gotta do the dark room. Flickers out. Bathroom. Well, that's it for today, folks. And this was the west-facing villa with 27 rooms. Rank 9 was reached. Steps taken was 74. Items found were 3, and the new room that was found, the ballroom, was 1. Day 27. We're getting closer. It's just that I didn't anticipate the antechamber resetting as well. I mean, I said it would, but I didn't actually believe it.
Well, that would make you the winning loser, wouldn't it?
Hallway, the den, and the nook. Key. Next is going to be probably the pantry. Yeah, I think the pantry. Banana. Next is going to be the corridor. And go back. The aquarium. Could potentially do the aquarium, but we don't have the gems. Yeah, we'll do a spare bedroom. Which means one of the doors in the den is a dead end, but that's fine. The next... We'll do a bedroom. Ooh. I'll take some coin, thank you. And that corridor is going to be a dead end, sadly, because I can't draft a drawing room. That's unfortunate. Moving right on. We can do the dining room. I think we're gonna... And no dinner, because, of course, it's not rank 8. I do have to do the gymnasium, sadly. And from here, I have to do the library. I get a gem. So that's nice. We're gonna ignore that because we don't have any more books to read. Let's do the conference. We could potentially do the bunk room, but we're going to do the closet instead, because I need items. The key, and the sleep mask. Okay. I mean, I was hoping for a sledgehammer, but... Next up is... Gotta be the chapel. We don't progress otherwise. Go with the east wing. That takes us to Boundary. I mean, we do have keys, so why not? We can do the drawing room now. Rank 5 drawing room. I think we're gonna go with the breaker room. use the key. Could do this one because it's so close enough that we can just turn the lights back on. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. We got another gem. That's always nice. So this will take us to the parlor or the boiler room. I think we're gonna go with the parlor. And then this room requires a key. Probably just boned myself, but we're gonna do the boiler room for this one. There's no other objects here. That's fine, I guess. The white box is true. The other two boxes are false. And the other two boxes are empty. Yep. So the black one was probably the winner. And locked. There we go. Fine. Cloister. I only have 2 gems, so we're gonna go with that one because I don't want the furnace. Oh, nice. And that's locked. Okay. So we'll go back down towards the foundation and unlock that last door. Do billiard room. Yeah, let's do the laboratory. Do another experiment. Continue. Whenever you draft an archived floor plan, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Let's try that. And locked. So we're basically done. Well, that was fun. Okay, the ordinary villa reached 26, had 26 rooms, reached rank 8, took 41 steps, and found 1 item. We all know the drill. Go with the bedroom this time. We'll go with the den. And we'll go with the hallway. And there's nothing in here. Okay. Next is going to be the corridor. Nook. For the key. Storeroom, gymnasium, or the guest room. We'll go with the gymnasium. Now let's go with the pantry. Banana. Guess we'll go with this key. Well. Go with that, I guess. And back the way we came. I need 2 gems for the passageway. Fine. Oh, but I get a gem. That's nice, at least. This will be a commissary, or guest room, or a utility closet. We're going to go with the commissary. Before we enter there. This will be a parlor or kitchen. Yeah, we're gonna go with the parlor. Let's go with the compass. Clearly I need help. Let's go to the parlor. The black box is not empty. The statement on the black box is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. Yep, we'll go with the blue. Yeah, got it. Next up is the spare room. And the veranda with the green gem. You. The observatory. What you got for me? So I get 1 gem, and rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Cool. That's locked. So I can't go any further. Guest bedroom. So we're essentially done for today. Yep, we're done. Okay. And we're calling it. The east-facing inn. East wing favored, plus 4 bedrooms. 18 total rooms. Reached rank 5. 24 steps taken, and no items found.